So let's get right into it. We always hear about AI learning from these gigantic piles of data, right? It just learns from the past. But what happens when your business pivots? When the past isn't really helpful anymore? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down today. How you can actually teach an AI a whole new business strategy. Just think about that for a sec. What if you could get a custom AI sales assistant ready to go, but you don't need to write a single line of code? No data scientist, no complex retraining. You just tell it what you want it to do. I mean, that's a total game changer, and that's exactly what we're digging into. All right, so let me set the stage for you. We're going to follow the story of Marie. She's a systems admin, not a developer, at a company that sells power generators. And her company is in the middle of this massive business shift, the kind of pivot that usually causes huge headaches for a sales team. And here's the big move. They're not just selling generators one-off anymore. They're adding subscription options. Now, that's a fantastic idea for the business, right? Predictable revenue, the whole shebang. But it means their old sales playbook, totally useless now. So the big question is, how in the world do you get your entire sales process to catch up? Okay, so this is where Marie comes in, and remember, she's not a coder. She's using a tool called the AI Agent Studio. And the best part? She doesn't have to build anything from the ground up. She just grabs a pre-built template. This one's called a sales quote generator. It's already designed to help create different offers, so she's got this huge head start right out of the gate. So when she opens it up, she's not looking at lines of code. It's more like she's looking at an org chart. She sees a team of AI workers with a manager and different specialists, just like a real team. And that is the secret sauce that makes this whole thing so easy to understand and, to manage. So let's meet the team, right? First up, you've got the supervisor. Think of this one as the team lead, the manager who keeps everyone on track. Then you have the 3 workers doing the heavy lifting. The data collector, that's your researcher. It goes and grabs all the customer info, the product details, all that stuff. Then there's the options agent. This is your strategist, the brains of the operation, coming up with the different deals. And last but not least, the presenter agent. This is the communicator, making sure everything looks good and is formatted into a nice, clean quote. But Marie hits a snag. A really big one, actually. The new subscription model is, new, so there's 0 historical data on it. And that options agent, the strategist, it's making all its recommendations based on old sales data. It's trying to predict what will work based on the past. But the company's future isn't in that data. The AI is literally stuck in the past. And this is the magic moment. This is where it all clicks. Instead of being trapped by the old data, Marie realizes she can just step in and take control. She zeroes in on that options agent, the strategist, and gets ready to give it some new marching orders. This is it. This is where she's going to teach the AI the new company playbook. What's so cool about this is how simple the fix is. Seriously, on the one hand, you have the before state, where the AI is just reacting to old data. But then, on the other hand, you see what Marie does. She doesn't have to write a single line of code. Nope, she just gives it a new instruction, plain and simple. And look at the instruction itself. It's just normal English. It says, always nudge sellers towards subscription options. That's it. With that one simple sentence, Marie completely changes the game. She overrides all that old data and gives the AI a brand new forward-looking mission. All right, so she's made the change. Now for the moment of truth. Did it actually work? Marie hops into a test environment. This is like a sandbox where she can run the agent, give it a test case, and see if it follows her new rules, all without messing with any real customer data. So she hits go, and she watches the whole thing play out. Step 1, the data collector goes out and grabs all the right info. Check. Then, the big one, the options agent kicks in and starts creating offers based on her new instruction. And finally, the presenter agent wraps it all up in a neat little package. And the result? It worked. It absolutely worked. Marie looks at the quote it generated, and it's perfect. The options agent did exactly what she told it to do. It came up with 3 different offers, and bam, right there is the new subscription upsell. Let's just stop and think about that. One sentence, one simple, plain English instruction. And just like that, Marie has perfectly aligned this AI with her company's single most important new strategy. This isn't just some small technical tweak, you guys. This is a massive business breakthrough. So she's happy with the result. Now she just has to wrap things up. She previews what the quote will look like in the real sales app. She gives the agent a little thumbs up, which is basically just positive reinforcement, telling the AI, hey, you did good.
And then she flips the switch from draft to published. And just like that, her new AI sales assistant is live and ready to go.
So, when you boil it all down, what's the big lesson from Marie's story? It's this. With the right tools, you're not just a passenger when it comes to AI. You are in the driver's seat. You get to be the director, telling it exactly what to do.
So why is this such a big deal for you? Well, because it means you can get up and running super fast using templates. You can customize the AI to fit your business like a glove. And most importantly, you stay in complete control, making sure the AI is always working toward your goals, not just repeating the past. And that really brings us to the final question I want to leave you with. So Marie taught her AI to push subscriptions. If you had that same power, that same direct control, what's the one thing, the single most important rule or piece of inside knowledge about your business that you would teach an AI? Really think about that, because that answer, well, that could be your next game-changing idea.